What if I told you there's a medieval town in Romania where every single house is painted in brilliant blues, greens, and yellows, yet 99% of travelers have never heard of it? Or that hidden beneath the streets of Paris lies a forgotten empire of tunnels filled with the bones of 6 million people? Today we're diving deep into Europe's most enigmatic secrets, the hidden marvels that will completely transform how you think about retirement travel. I'm about to reveal 7 extraordinary destinations that most guidebooks completely ignore. These aren't your typical European hotspots. These are places where mystery meets beauty, where ancient legends come alive, and where you can explore without fighting crowds of tourists. By the end of this video, you'll have a completely new retirement travel bucket list that will make your friends wonder how you discovered such incredible hidden gems. Let's start with something that sounds like pure fantasy. Imagine walking through a village where every building looks like it belongs in a fairy tale, where the architecture defies everything you thought you knew about European design. Welcome to Hallstatt, Austria's mysterious twin that nobody talks about. Tucked away in the Salzkammergut region lies the village of Obertraun, where salt mining created wealth so incredible that miners built houses that look more like palaces than humble dwellings. But here's where it gets fascinating. These aren't just pretty buildings. Each house tells the story of salt trade routes that connected this tiny village to Venice, Prague, and beyond. The wealth generated here funded some of Europe's most important cultural developments, yet the village remains virtually unknown to modern travelers. Walking through Obertraun feels like stepping into a living museum where every cobblestone has witnessed centuries of European history. The local cemetery holds graves dating back 4,000 years, making it one of Europe's oldest continuously used burial grounds. Archaeologists have discovered that this small alpine community was trading with civilizations across the Mediterranean when most of Europe was still wilderness. For retirement travelers seeking depth and meaning in their journeys, Obertraun offers something profound that overcrowded tourist destinations simply cannot match. Now let me transport you to a place that challenges everything you believe about European geography. Hidden along the coast of Northern Ireland lies a geological wonder so incredible that it inspired countless legends about giants and ancient magic. The Giant's Causeway gets all the attention, but just a few miles away stands something even more extraordinary. Carrick-a-Reddy Rope Bridge connects the mainland to a tiny island where salmon fishermen have worked for over 350 years. But here's what makes this place truly special for retirement travelers. The bridge itself is rebuilt every year using traditional techniques passed down through generations. When you cross this swaying bridge 30 meters above crashing Atlantic waves, you're not just experiencing incredible views. You're participating in a tradition that connects you directly to centuries of Irish maritime culture. The island on the other side holds ruins of ancient fishing stations where families spend entire summers catching salmon using methods that haven't changed since medieval times. Local fishermen still gather here to share stories passed down through generations, and if you time your visit right, you might witness traditional net mending techniques that UNESCO recognizes as intangible cultural heritage. Speaking of hidden cultural treasures, let me reveal a secret that will completely change how you experience European cuisine. Buried in the hills of central Portugal lies a village called Monsaraz, where time seems to have stopped somewhere in the 13th century. This isn't just another medieval town. This is a place where traditional cooking methods have been preserved so completely that eating here is like traveling back in time. The village contains only 150 permanent residents, most of whom still bake bread in communal ovens built into the ancient city walls. These ovens have been in continuous use for over 700 years, and the bread they produce uses grain varieties that existed during medieval times. Local restaurants serve dishes prepared using recipes that predate the discovery of America. But Monsaraz holds an even deeper secret. The village sits atop one of Europe's largest artificial lakes, created when Portugal built the Alqueva Dam. This means that beneath the lake waters lie entire villages and Roman ruins that were flooded in 2002. On certain days when water levels are low, you can actually see church spires and building foundations emerging from the lake like something from a fantasy novel. For retirement travelers interested in astronomy, Montserrat offers another incredible surprise. The village has been designated as the world's first starlight tourism destination, meaning light pollution laws protect the night sky so effectively that you can see the Milky Way more clearly here than almost anywhere else in Europe. Now let's journey to a place that sounds like something from a spy novel. Deep beneath the Swiss Alps lies a network of tunnels and bunkers built during World War II that remained classified until just recently. The Fortress Museum at Roenthal opens up sections of Switzerland's secret underground defense system that most Swiss citizens didn't even know existed until the 1990s. These aren't just empty tunnels. The Swiss built complete underground cities designed to house thousands of people for months at a time. There are underground hospitals, ammunition factories, command centers, and even recreational facilities all carved directly into solid rock. The most incredible part is that many of these installations were built to look like innocent farmhouses and barns from the outside. Throughout the Swiss countryside, there are hundreds of buildings that appear completely normal but actually camouflage massive underground military installations. Some have been converted into unique museums and restaurants where you can dine in rooms that once stored enough supplies to sustain entire communities during wartime. Let me now reveal a destination that combines natural wonder with ancient mystery in ways that will leave you speechless. Hidden in the forests of Bosnia and Herzegovina stand stone spheres so perfectly round and massive that they've baffled scientists for decades. These aren't natural formations, and they're not modern art installations. They're prehistoric monuments that suggest advanced civilization existed in the Balkans thousands of years before recorded history. The largest of these spheres weighs over 30 tons and is more perfectly spherical than anything modern technology could create without computer assistance. Local legends speak of them as remnants of a lost civilization that possessed knowledge we're only beginning to understand today. What makes this discovery even more intriguing is that similar spheres have been found in Costa Rica, New Zealand, and Easter Island, suggesting some kind of global prehistoric culture that conventional history doesn't acknowledge. For retirement travelers seeking destinations that challenge conventional thinking and offer genuine mystery, these Bosnian spheres provide an experience unlike anything else in Europe. The surrounding forest contains medieval ruins, crystal-clear springs, and hiking trails that lead to viewpoints where you can see these mysterious spheres positioned across the landscape like pieces in some cosmic game. Local guides share theories ranging from ancient energy systems to prehistoric calendars, and honestly, the official explanations are just as fascinating as the wildest theories. Our next hidden marvel takes us to a place where European culture meets Asian influences in ways that most people never realize happened. Hidden in the remote mountains of Montenegro lies the village of Ostrog, built directly into a cliff face 900 meters above sea level. This isn't just remarkable architecture, this is a pilgrimage site that has drawn visitors from across Europe and Asia for over 400 years. The monastery complex appears to grow directly from the living rock, with buildings that seem to defy gravity as they cling to vertical cliff faces. Inside the monastery, you'll find frescoes painted directly on natural rock surfaces using pigments and techniques that have kept them perfectly preserved despite centuries of exposure to extreme weather. The acoustics in certain chambers create effects that seem supernatural, and many visitors report experiencing unexplained phenomena during their visits. For retirement travelers interested in spiritual journeys and architectural marvels, Ostrog offers something profound. The 3-hour hike to reach the upper monastery tests your physical limits while providing spectacular views across the Montenegrin landscape. The experience of staying overnight in the monastery guest house, sharing meals with monks who speak multiple languages, and sharing stories with pilgrims from dozens of different countries creates memories that last a lifetime. Finally, let me reveal perhaps the most enigmatic destination of all. Hidden beneath the city of Naples lies an entire underground city that rivals anything ancient Rome ever built. The Naples Underground isn't just old tunnels. This is a complete subterranean civilization with neighborhoods, markets, theaters, and even underground farms that supported the city above for over 2,000 years. During World War II, these tunnels sheltered over 200,000 people during air raids, and today they contain artifacts from every period of European history. You can walk through Greek aqueducts, Roman cisterns, medieval escape routes, and World War II air raid shelters all in the same underground journey. What makes this experience truly special for retirement travelers is that local guides are often people whose families have lived in Naples for generations. They share stories passed down through their families about life in these tunnels, and they know secret passages that don't appear on any official tour routes. The underground temperature remains constant year-round, making it perfect for travelers who want to avoid extreme weather while exploring. The acoustic properties in certain chambers are so remarkable that musicians regularly perform concerts in these underground spaces, creating experiences that you simply cannot have anywhere else in the world. These 7 hidden marvels represent just the beginning of what enigmatic Europe has to offer retirement travelers willing to look beyond the obvious destinations. Each location provides not just beautiful sights, but deep cultural experiences that connect you with European history and mystery in profoundly meaningful ways. If this video has inspired you to explore Europe's hidden wonders, subscribe to our channel for more retirement travel secrets that most guidebooks never reveal. Share your thoughts in the comments about which destination intrigued you most, and let us know what hidden European gems you'd like us to investigate next.